your bag. Let's go. Your bag. You better get your bag. Your bag. You better get your bag. Your bag. You better get your bag. Your bag. Fuck what you heard. Now you gotta get in your bag. When you get cash, they mad. Don't try to bring my bag. You better get your bag. Your bag. You better get your bag. Your bag. Yo. The cat don't stop for nobody. Put up in a Porsche and I left in a Audi.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. Today is May 19th, and it's a Sunday. Hopefully this video will be posted today. I have to work a double today, so I'm kind of just filming before I go into work. Today's video is going to be a little bit serious. It's something that I kind of want to talk about. And so before we get into it, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Have a convo with me, and subscribing is probably the most important thing right now because I got goals to reach. We're at 87 right now, so that's what, 13 more until we get to 100. So tell your friend to tell a friend to tell their sister to tell their cousin to tell their dad. All right, and let's get into the video. So today I'm going to be talking about the double standard. Well, I guess I should form it in a question because it's something that I was thinking about, if this is a thing, if that makes sense. So today I guess I'm proposing the question, is there a double standard with police brutality? Just real quick, this came about because I'm watching this show right now and it's called Shots Fired, and it came out in 2017. I don't know how I'm just now hearing about it. It has Sanaa Lathan in it. And basically there's this shooting in, I believe they're in North Carolina, and it's getting all of this media attention because the black cop shoots a white child. But apparently 2 weeks before, I think it was, a black boy was killed, and it's being believed that it was by a white cop. But it hasn't gotten any media attention. The cops were like, we're not gonna investigate it. They kind of intimidated the boy's mom, and so she kind of just left it alone. And so it was just a lot, you know, and basically the show was just about these investigators and this lawyer, well, this investigator, Sanaa Lathan, and this lawyer. I can't remember his name. I'm gonna put his name in here, like his real name in real life. And he's the lawyer, and they're both black, and they go to North Carolina, and they're kind of investigating the white child's murder, Jesse. And then they kind of think that the two cases are linked, and that it's like the whole police department that's just like very corrupt, and they're trying to cover up these murders because there was weed found on both of the boys, but it was the same strand of weed, and it was just like so much that's like going on. And so I was wondering, because it wouldn't have how do I word this? It wouldn't have, the black kid's murder wouldn't have gotten any attention if it wasn't for these investigators and this lawyer, like, hey, we want to open up this case. And even still, it's like people are trying to make it all just about Jesse, who's the white kid, and not about Joey as well, who is the black kid. And so that's just a little background of why I was thinking about this. And for those of you that don't know, or maybe you're just too young to know what a double standard is, it's basically where like rules or accepted behavior, all kind of things like that in that same category, they're basically just like different when it applies to different people. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, it would be white and black. So, and if that definition didn't make any sense, just look it up, double standard, and you'll get what I'm saying throughout the rest of the video. Question was, is there a double standard with police brutality? And honestly, I really feel like there is. And I feel like anyone who actually pays attention to the things that go on as far as police brutality, or even if you don't pay attention to it, like you just see it because it's so much that happens, it would be hard for you to say that you don't think it's a double standard, unless maybe you would describe it as something other than a double standard. But I definitely think there is. If you think about it, especially with the show, the black cop kills the white boy, and it's just like a hoopla, you know? And all of the white people are mad. The white police in the department are mad, and they're like, you know, why is he still here on desk duty? And they actually end up letting him go. And you know, there's just like a big, what do you call it? Outburst of anger and this and just like this big hoopla. I'm gonna say it again, like SpongeBob, hoopla. What's that hoopla? Sounds like a lot of hoopla. Was that SpongeBob? No, but then you have this white cop that kills a black boy, and we're talking about real life now, not just in this show. You know, he's gonna have so many people riding for him. He's gonna get acquitted. People aren't gonna be trying so hard to investigate and to get justice for the boy or for the child, because women and girls are subject to police brutality as well. And it's just, I feel like that's very sad, you know what I'm saying? I feel like police are a group of people, you know, a profession. They're together. It shouldn't matter what color you are. If you go out and you're a police officer and you kill someone for either no reason at all, or because you assumed something, or because of some type of hatred that you have in your heart for that person and the things that they stand for and what they are, and you kill them with any type of judgment, I feel like you're wrong. No matter if you're a white cop, a black cop, an Asian cop, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's very sad, because in this show, they were ridiculing this black cop so hard. And it's just because he's black. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter anymore that he's a police officer because he's black. And get this, he's the only black one in his department. And so that just makes it, this thunder been sounding pretty crazy lately, but that just makes it even worse. You know what I'm saying? Because had it been the white cop, oh no, all of everything that's happening would not be happening, and especially not to the extent that it's happening. And I also feel because you guys should really watch it, because there's a lot of powerful lines in there that I feel like the black community could relate to. And they start to have this protest, and it starts to turn very violent. And you have the old white men, like, oh, these thugs and yada, yada, yada. And I was thinking about that too, and I'm just like, you know, it's really sad that you have to resort to calling us thugs, you know, when we're angry about a situation that shouldn't have happened in the first place. And it wasn't even that they were just mad about Joey. They were mad about Joey. They were mad about Jesse. They were mad about all of the people who have lost their lives as a result of police brutality and police, you know what I'm saying? And nothing was done about it. And it started off very peaceful. But then get this. Here comes the SWAT team and the police with these tanks. What are the things called? What are they called? Yes, are they called batons?
Yeah, they go in the tractor too.
Oh, okay. The batons, their guns on their hip. The firefighters have the hose. And it's just like, now you're trying to intimidate us. You get what I'm saying? And and I'm not saying that it's right, you know, for trash cans to be thrown into windows and for businesses to be burned on fire, but it's almost as if, and no, I'm not condoning any of this, so don't go and, but it's almost as if no one's gonna hear us unless it gets like this. You get what I'm saying? Because now it's gonna be all over the news, and now it's gonna be, but the only downside of it is that they're gonna paint us. That ain't thunder. I'm telling y'all, it's the government. But the only downside is now they're gonna paint us as these thugs, as these angry black women, as these violent black men, as these kids with no home training. You get what I'm saying? And that's the sad part about it. The police, the SWAT teams, they all come with all of their weapons, and all we have is our voice. You get what I'm saying? And so now we're intimidated. And I don't know, I feel like I'm trying to say it in a way that makes it so it doesn't seem like I'm condoning anything. But again, it's just almost like we won't be heard unless we take more affirmative action, if that makes sense. And so yeah, I kind of just went on a rant, but again, the question was, is there a double standard with police brutality? I definitely think that it is, and it's very sad. Regardless, police who commit crimes, because that's what we're going to call them, you murder someone, it's a crime. The badge should not protect you. You being a white cop should not protect you more than you being a black cop, because at the end of the day, you're both still cops. And I feel like there's something that needs to be done about this. There should not be cops who have killed kids with Skittles, assuming that it was a gun, and you know, there should not be that. You know what I'm saying? Walking around and living their best life. It just shouldn't be that. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's different when you look at a black cop and when you look at a white cop? And if you don't, tell me why. Do you think that maybe it's not necessarily a double standard? You think that it's just something else? Do you not think it because, I don't know. Let me know. And if you do, comment down below if you want to talk about anything else. And that's all that I have for today, because I gotta go to work. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, comment down below. Please, please, please subscribe. And yes, I'm out of this thing. Without further ado, without further chit chat. Again, the show is called Shots Fired, and peace, love, and hair grease.
Come on. Put your glass in the air. Let your hair flow everywhere. It's the anthem of the year.